Hey everyone, I'm back with another Wi-Fi battle. Sorry I haven't been uploading in a while, but I'm ready to bring you the videos that I know you'll love. So this is a battle I had against someone from Japan. I was on random matchup rating battle double battles, and I just decided. So this was a very hectic battle, and I don't know what I was thinking. I had a Talonflame on my team at the time. I saw the Venusaur, I saw the Scrafty. I don't know why I didn't bring Talonflame, but, it was still a good match. And we're just going to watch how this turns out. Alright. Issuing a challenge. Alright, so he leads with his Scrafty and his Greninja, and I lead with my usual lead, Garchomp and Tyranitar. Because, there's a lot more good leads. I decided to go with this one. So his Scrafty gets off the Intimidate, lowering my attack. I have Garchomp come back, and I send out my Aegislash. And so Aegislash is out there. This Greninja goes for Mat Block, and it has Protean, so it goes into Fighting type. Meaning my Tyranitar's Rock Slide is easily blocked by the Mat Block. And then the Scrafty goes for Drain Punch, and I'm like, oh crap, it's gonna kill. Nope! Tyranitar survives. Tyranitar survived with probably the best health he could have been at. Because now I know this Tyranitar is faster than the Scrafty, luckily. But the Greninja, which I was surprised about at the time, knows Rock Slide. So Tyranitar avoids it, and Steel resists Rock. That's going to do nothing to Aegislash. And then my Tyranitar goes for Rock Slide, and what do you know? The one target I'm actually trying to hit is now, avoiding it. So he goes for the Snarl. No damage to T-Tar. No fair damage to Aegislash. We get a special attack lower, which doesn't matter. Both of these are physical attackers. Aegislash flinches, and the Sandstorm damage hits them again. Alright. So he goes for Fling, and I don't know what he's going to fling yet, but it turns out he flings his King Rock towards Aegislash. That's going to do a fair amount of damage, and it's going to make me flinch. So Tyranitar goes for Ice Fang. I don't knock out the Greninja. I don't do any damage at all. This is obviously very defensive Greninja. T-Tar goes down with the Drain Punch, and the Scrafty is back at basically full health. So T-Tar goes down. And Aegislash flinches, which sucks. So I was trying to go for Sacred Sword on the Scrafty. But yeah, they're taking their Sandstorm damage. Alright, so I send out my Garchomp to go with my Aegislash. So he withdraws his Greninja, goes into Gengar, I believe. Yeah. And then he withdraws the Scrafty and goes into Venusaur. And honestly, I did not expect a double switch-in. So I Mega Evolve my Garchomp. While the Sandstorm's still up, may as well get the best out of it. And I go into a King's Shield with my Aegislash. But that's not going to do much to people who are doing damage. But I protect. Gengar has Levitate. It's only going to be hitting that Venusaur. It's going to do a little bit extra damage because of Sand Force, the Sandstorm. And the Sandstorm is going to damage the Gengar and bring the Venusaur down to half health, but it has the Black Sludge, negating the Sandstorm damage. Okay, so he Mega Evolves his Gengar. Honestly, I was kind of expecting him to Mega Evolve the Venusaur, but why not? So he goes for Protect on his Gengar, probably expecting whatever he was expecting, a Shadow Sneak or something. Which I did. He predicted well. And I went for Dragon Claw on the Venusaur. Doesn't quite knock it out. The Sweet Powder hits. Garchomp's asleep now. They take the Sandstorm damage. Alright, he withdraws his Venusaur and goes back into his Scrafty. And he doesn't switch out, he goes for the Intimidate. Lowering our attacks again. Aegislash goes out, goes for a Shadow Sneak. I was trying to kill the Venusaur. He goes for Shadow Ball. I'm like, oh crap, Aegislash is dead. Nope, he goes against the Garchomp, which I was surprised by, because honestly, you have a attack form Aegislash right in front of you, and you just let the Shadow Ball go for Garchomp. Honestly, he was probably predicting a King Shield. So I do go for a Shadow Sneak on the Gengar this time. The Gengar takes very little damage after the Intimidate. I think he's going to go for Shadow Ball again on Aegislash. No, he goes for it on Garchomp again. And I'm at this point, I was just like, you've got Aegislash in attack form, and you're not going for anything? Garchomp faints. He's going to be at full health after the Drain Punch. And then my last Pokemon is Delphox to send out. And I know my Delphox can easily take out a Gengar. Because, I mean, come on. So I sent out my Delphox. And it is Choice Scarf, so it's going to be faster than really anything. Go for the Psyshock. I know that's going to kill. So the Gengar's down. He snarls. Aegislash avoids, luckily. Delphox takes very little damage, but also gets a special attack lower. Aegislash goes for Sacred Sword after an Intimidate. That's not going to do too much. The Sandstorm subsides. And we're both on our last two Pokemon. And he's got Scrafty and Greninja. No, I'm live commentating this, sorry. But he goes out into Venusaur, switches out Scrafty into Greninja. I predicted his switch into Venusaur. So I went for King Shield on Aegislash. And then I went for Psyshock. So now we're on our last two Pokemon each. He's got Scrafty and Greninja versus Delphox and Aegislash. So he's going to get another Intimidate off. So Aegislash is -2. Delphox's doesn't matter. So I go for Psyshock and the Greninja. It doesn't affect. But then he uses Mat Block. I don't know what he was thinking. But now I know my Delphox is faster than this Greninja. So this thing's Fighting type now. Now, I've got two special attack lowers on this Delphox now that this Scrafty used Snarl again. And we all know how squishy a Greninja is. So, keep that in mind. Down two special attacks at a little bit over half health. So I don't know why he was thinking the fake out would work. He goes for the Psyshock. I go for the Psyshock. And it kills it. Alright, I went for a Sacred Sword on this Scrafty after evening out my stats. This thing, it's already on like the lowest health possible. And then so everything happens at the end of the turn. Everything that needs to happen. He forfeits. He knows he can't win. Even though Delphox was locked into Psyshock, couldn't do anything to Scrafty, he knew the Sacred Sword would have killed him. He knew I could have Shadow Sneaked. He did the right thing. Alright. Well, that is the second Wi-Fi battle. I hope to see you guys again. Au revoir.